Jarrett Goes to the Movies is a free, commercial-free podcast made possible by our amazing supporters. Please take a moment and visit jarrettgoestothemovies.com.
Let's go.
Click support us and see how you can unlock tons of exclusive content, be a part of the show, and much more for as little as $1 a month. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show. Oh, and listener discretion is advised.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Jarrett Reddick, and this is a podcast. It's called Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Each week, we get together and talk about a movie that we watched that week, plus whatever the hell else is on our minds. And we're glad you're here.
Let her take these after meals and before bed.
Are there any side effects?
No, none. They just neutralize that part of the brain which is malfunctioning.
How did it come to this? She's regressed to where these children are. Elizabeth?
Well, I've got to go, so I'll see you chickens later.
Oh, Fred! Not the pills.
Why not? What do they do? Make you sick? Make you stupid? I'll take them. I'm Fred.
You don't want to let her take the green ones.
Why not? Remember Go-Go Mouth? Yeah? Hey, don't worry about me.
Yeah, I mean, that's foreshadowing, right? You know? I mean, is that what happens? That's what happened to my anxiety, I think. Like, they gave me a pill. And then the anxiety just went. And then every once in a while.
Unless you're watching What About Bob?
Yeah, or the fucking ship scene in this thing. Good Lord. This wasn't that bad. Man, that What About Bob, though. Man, I wonder if I could watch that now.
You said What About Bob like it's a Whataburger.
Hot.
I wonder if I could do it now. It's been a long time since I tried that movie.
Let's try it.
I don't know if I really want to, but I would. I'd do it.
Again, it's the exact same feeling I get when I watch Meet the Parents. When just bad thing after bad thing happens to a guy.
That is a fucking fantastic example.
Is just minding his own business.
Okay, all right.
And he's a nice guy. And it's always his fault. And
I get that.
Always.
So why I don't like that movie.
So
God, I just got.
Yeah, I get anxious
really,
thinking about it.
So have y'all not seen What About Bob?
I've seen What About Bob.
Okay, because that's exactly the thing.
Yes.
So what you just described is exactly the thing. Yeah. So my What About Bob is but I have the same thing on Meet the Parents.
Hearing About Bob?
It's Whataburger Bob.
Because
I can't stand
Richard Dreyfuss doesn't deserve that.
Yeah, this fucking Meet the Parents, I can't stand it. It drives me fucking crazy. Like when they do the Owen Wilson deal where they're going to play volleyball or whatever.
Yes.
And he spikes it and it goes wrong again.
And they give him hell for not being good at sports and not giving it his all. And then the second he does, like he did that on fucking purpose. And like a bunch of adults wouldn't fucking know that and go, and he would feel bad. And if that was us playing volleyball, I know you would feel bad if you hauled off and, smashed somebody's fucking face. Not on purpose, but we'd all go, dude, that's not your fault. It was just an accident. It's okay, but all these cocksuckers are, going crazy.
To be fair, we would all laugh because it's fucking hilarious. Yeah. And then if we had to put him in an ambulance or something, we'd be like, and then we'd all go, oh man,
serious.
Oh fuck, I really got him on that one.
Do you think that it's allowed to give your adult kids medication without them
greenlighting that?
Like, yeah. Right?
This whole...
Do you have to get like a power of attorney
Here you
or
go.
something?
I'm an adult, so no thank you.
Yeah.
I wrote, you can't do this to adult children. Just the fact that she has her there. Right. Just the fact that she comes out.
If I was on all the medication my mom wished I was on, God knows what I'd do.
Well, and just the fact that she just goes...
Maybe try it.
He says, give her this at mealtime and blah, blah, blah. It's like, hold on. He can't give you those pills. He has to give them to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I got to show ID at Walgreens to pick up pills.
Yeah, this was the only part of this movie that I found unrealistic.
You motherfucker. No, just the whole thing of, she's regressed to being like a child and yada yada. God, you just want to punch that lady in the face, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she went willingly with her.
That's the thing.
Maybe she signed the papers.
When you back up to this whole thing, when the mom just hears about it, right, and comes over, packs her suitcase. You're going. I'm not going. You're going. I'm not going. And she goes. You're going to do this. You're going to eat this. And we're going to go here. You're going to get your hair this way. You know, there's a lot of psychological shit with this movie. So what I'm trying to say is, if you like this movie, you need therapy. And I think that's what Eric's been trying to say too. And Gabe has got you guys all fucking in a mental institution.
I don't think that if you like this movie, it means that you belong.
That's what you said. The whole time you've been saying that.
You're right. That's exactly what I said.
Or maybe just desperately seek somebody's approval.
Right.
Because that's what it was. She just sought approval from her mom the whole time.
If you like the movie, then you're the same as the girl in it. That doesn't make sense.
Well, no. Then she, as an adult, just sought approval from her husband.
This fucking Eric is fucking crazy. No, here's the thing.
This guy.
I love the fact that we're diagnosing her.
That's amazing.
You're doing it.
I know.
You're
I know.
Over there going, okay, here's the deal.
Here's what's going to happen. She's got approval issues. She's got issues with her mom. Look, she's got abandonment issues from her dad.
Yeah, the older you get, the more you relate to that shit. You're like, I don't know.
Like,
I feel
totally
that one
get
a little.
Oh, daddy issues? Check.
Yeah, I went to medical school at Columbia. Well, in Columbia. So I know.
Right. Yeah.
Wait a minute. It wasn't an accredited medical school.
I think you went to a doctor's office in a Columbia shirt. I think that's what it was. You were just like,
and I was reading a pamphlet.
I fucking love the outdoors.
So you have an imaginary friend.
Yeah. So look, this
no,
whole
you
thing,
look.
This whole thing is tough. I'm with you on this part, and you really have to back up and be like, okay, it's a story, yada, yada. But here we are. We're at a doctor's office. He hands the mom the pills. Then the mom hires fucking Beulah Ballbricker, the fucking nurse. You know? Is
that a real name?
That's from Porky's.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounded familiar, but not from this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that lady is like, she's like, and then she eat all your vegetables and blah, blah, blah. She eats some broccoli. And then, and then the nurse is just like, I've got a black belt, and first of all, I don't mean to shame anybody or whatever. I'm fat, but that lady doesn't have a black belt.
They don't know that.
She could have when she was younger. She could have got it.
No fucking way.
They don't take it away retroactively.
Maybe.
You didn't make weight. Give it back.
She may have got one of them 12-year-old black belts. I've seen those. I could still whoop the shit out of those
Right, and
kids.
so now I'm a black belt.
Yeah,
because I just whipped a black belt's ass.
Exactly.
I didn't even have to go to karate school.
It's automatic. That's how you got your medical degree as well,
Yeah,
right?
karate's not just for kids.
I was thinking
it's
the
for
same.
anybody that has an interest in martial arts,
right,
and has extra time after school.
That is exactly right. Yep.
What belt did you get to when you did martial arts?
Oh, I didn't do the belts.
No,
I think your brother did.
My brother did. He's a brown belt.
Like street fighting and shit, right? You did like
No, I did like Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. I just never did the belts.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, my brother got a brown belt.
Okay, so he's pretty far. Because I'm like, at
but
one
a
point, I
brown
remember
belt is
whenever
fucking far.
Yeah, he's
I
right below
remember
black
when he
belt.
had a green belt, and it's funny because like Everett has a green belt now, and I'm like,
yeah.
I don't think you could kick your brother's ass. I don't know. Maybe you could. I'm not sure.
Yeah, in theory. But they also teach him different things. Now, did your brother beat the shit out of a lot of little kids, or?
Yes, exclusively.
Yeah,
only little children.
Because this actually is a very good question. Can we get him on the phone right now? Do you think he would answer?
I don't think he would answer.
Okay, because I've often wondered this. Like there's the thing where you ask people like, how many second graders would it take to kick your ass, right? Because there's a number. There's a number.
He's also a teacher.
I know. Okay.
Just text him and ask him.
But there's an amount of those kids to where you can't fight them off anymore, and they get you on the ground, and and that's it.
What's your number? You think?
It's the whole thing.
So that's the question: is how many second graders would it take to kick your ass?
Yeah, specific
to kick
number.
his ass. Now,
To
but
take him
first
down
of
and
all,
kick his
let's
ass.
go around the room.
No, you start.
Let him go last.
I think it's in the mid-30s. I think in the mid-30s they could maybe get me.
So I've gone through this hypothetical before, but we always set a couple of ground rules about it.
Okay.
And that is that the kids will come at you not individually, and we've given them 1 hour of training, and then they get to start.
Okay.
Okay.
200.
Yeah.
200?
No, there's no way.
I've got anxiety. Fucking 4 of them come at me. I'm like, God, fuck. Okay, whatever. Like,
I'm so out of shape, and I would just be breathing
I'm
heavy
gonna up mine.
14 seconds into
Dude,
it.
I could fucking do the steamroller and take out 200 myself.
I could grab one and start knocking the other ones out.
We talked about that. You use the one and shit.
And I just
exactly,
keep going
just
and going.
limbs
But
and
I
shit.
will get tired.
You're right. Not 200, but 30s was light. 75.
That's Everett's age.
What grade did we say?
Second grade.
He's in first grade, and he's a big kid.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But, I mean, you really could just spin and hit a bunch of them in the face.
I mean, they're going to start crying quick.
Right off. Yeah.
You're acting like you do a lot of spinning.
Well, no,
like,
it's really like you said, the quantity of them versus how quickly you're going to get tired.
And I'm going to get tired quick. In my less
it's fucking
smoky
Gulliver's Travels. It's
days.
Let's say you carved up the night before, though. Like you ate some spaghetti.
Had some fettuccine.
Like a fucking bike rider.
Before, like I did before my 5K fun run that I did. I would say, God, I think 30's too little.
Yeah, I didn't. I'd take that back.
50.
Actually, current knee situation, I think 35 could
if
fucking
they were
get
all what I think Everett's going to be in second grade, I think probably like 15. I don't know.
Yeah,
like, he's strong.
I wouldn't
as fuck.
feel good about that. I mean, I'd whip his ass because he's in the group. But
he took you to your knees by himself, just one punch to the crotch whenever he was like.
Okay, that's a good point.
And he was like,
are we
4.
like combating dick punches this whole time?
But that's the
Well,
training.
that's
You
the
give him an
thing.
hour, and the guy goes, "Look, y'all
they're gonna
don't
bite
go.
you.
They're gonna go for your.
Y'all
legs,
don't go individually.
get you
Y'all
down.
go as a group.
Yeah.
You know, come from all different angles.
Yep.
Straight.
And go for the balls.
John
Lord of the
Giggler said boys
Flies.
or girls. It's sexist.
Stop it.
No, 200 girls.
At that age, it doesn't matter.
We can't do that here. No, we can't. do
Voices
that.
all sound the same.
Edit that out. No, leave it in.
You give a second grade boy long hair, that someone's going to call him a girl. They're all the same at that age.
I was a 9th grade boy with long hair, and I was still called a girl.
That's true.
Yeah. 9th grade boy, long
Ugly,
hair,
ugly girl.
Yeah.
fat kid, asthma. We're the same scar.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. No wonder she loves me.
I didn't marry my dad. I married you.
You married your best friend.
Like my dad wanted me to.
If only I could play guitar. Now,
Worked out better for you, man.
well, you know, it's comedy goes a long way. So, vodka pants pie is a thing here, and that is where the little girl tells them all of the things that they need to make. And just when she goes, and I'm gonna need a pair of your pants or whatever, that's fucking fun.
Mommy's vodka.
Yeah, mommy's vodka. Man, the dad, you know, like I don't remember him being in the movie at all. And here, shit, you feel bad for the guy, you know? I mean, I don't
He's
know.
embracing that it's a child
Yeah.
who's mischievous and kind of trouble for looking for a place to happen. But yeah, he's the one handling it fairly well.
Yeah, right? I don't know. Is it just because he is has he just distanced himself from the whole thing so much because the mom is so locked into just trying to make everything perfect and she's just so on her all the time, like everything.
She's the one that's in control. She's the control freak. Sometimes you just give up the control in that situation.
Yeah.
Here's what's weird. I don't know how that could ever be possible. I would never let that happen to me. Not you.
What? Give up the control? Maybe that makes you the control one.
No. I've been in a relationship like that before.
You were in another relationship?
You want to talk about it?
This just
How old are you?
74.
That makes sense.
I look good, though.
You look good for 74.
Man, that is mean.
For 64.
That may be the meanest thing you've ever said to me. All right, so when the mom said to her, sometimes I don't think I love you as much as I used to.
Ugh, gross.
That fucking literally, it took my breath away.
As a little kid, you're like, what a mean lady. As a mother, you're like,
As an adult that deals with you, like, all the feelings.
Exactly. So as a kid, you're like, okay, you know, I remember one time I told my mom, I was just like, I hate you. And she was like, well, good, I hate you too. And my mom really wasn't the kind of person that would say that kind of shit. And I was like, whoa, hold on. No, you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Like, let's put the gloves back on.
You're hurting my feelings.
You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Let's not do that. And here, you know, she had hinted at all these like evil things that her mom had said to her, you know. And what do you guys think about this? Let's watch this movie again and everybody bring your shrink over. And we'll all watch it with our psychologist or
that guy's expensive.
Yeah. Okay.
Very expensive.
Yeah. How long is this movie? 2 hours?
Hold on. We'll
cost me like $600 to get this guy over.
I gotta get a loan.
So we'll take up like a Patreon.
Never mind. We're taking all that money. We're throwing a party.
Yeah. Let's sell this stupid $6,000 computer, and we're getting our shrinks to come help us watch this. So the mud pie thing is awesome. We pointed this out earlier. It's just the joke is the cornflakes. They're not cornflakes. They're Wheaties. Yeah. So Wheaties in the box. You guys ever hear of these Wheaties before? You know who was on the cover? Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner, yeah.
Mary Lou Retton.
That is absolutely correct. Anybody else? Anybody got anybody?
Dan and Dave
probably
during
that Simone Biles girl.
Olympics thing. Remember?
That is a really good one. The decathlon guys.
Yeah. And one of them didn't even make the Olympics.
That is 100% accurate. One of them did not even get to go, but they were supposed to.
Yeah. Well, that was a
Dude, that is a really good one.
What an obscure reference.
That is a fucking obscure reference right there.
Yeah.
Who else was on the
Larry
Wheaties
Bird was on a Wheaties box, I bet.
Sugar Ray Leonard, I believe.
Say there was a UFC fighter on there once.
Oh, now that I did not know.
Vanderlei Silva.
No, it was
Tito Ortiz.
Mandalay Bay. Okay,
that's way too far. I'm in the 30s.
Now,
Anthony Pettis.
The one thing that we learned from this movie that I think we can all take away is when something's not working, the best thing to do is break it apart and make it better.
And that is true.
Right?
That's what we do with all the equipment around here.
Like a relationship, right? When you go to counseling, they're like, just fucking tear it down. Start with the foundation.
Yeah, break them.
Build it back up.
Go back where you started.
Yeah.
I would break you.
I'll break you. Dude, so I sent Everett to karate today. He said, listen, here's the thing. My son and I have a pretty fun relationship. We try to make each other laugh. And so, anytime he puts on his karate uniform, I'll go, I do Mr. Miyagi and I'll go, karate here. And I'll point to my heart, karate here in my head, karate never here. And I'll point to my fist and I'll go, understand. And he'll go, Karate Kid. And that's the end of like what usually happens, right? So today he comes up and he's got his karate stuff on and he goes, hey, daddy, hey, karate here, karate never here. Understand? And I go, yeah, I do. I want you to say that to your karate teacher today, whenever you get there.
Sensei Ira.
And I go, I want you to go up there and I want you to say, hey, my dad teaches me martial arts at home. And say this to him. So and so anyway, I don't know how it's going to turn out because I didn't take him to karate today.
Well, we got there at the wrong time, and he ended up being with the older kids, so he wasn't pulling any shit.
Okay, so Casey took him today, but I've already got this in his head. But apparently, the karate master there, or the karate guy, sensei. I don't think they say that, but yeah, has a concussion, and so what I'm going to want him to say,
come on, man.
Next week, I'm going to be like, you go like this. You go, karate here. And you point to your heart. And then you go, karate really here. And you point to your head. And then go, karate never here. And you point to your heel. Because that's what gave him the concussion.
So it's like a meta joke within a joke.
Yeah, it makes me laugh.
You need to not get him in trouble at fucking karate. He gets in trouble all the time.
You do it?
That makes me... I'll fucking say anything I want to the kid. He thinks I'm famous.
He just told me that he's doing a lot better. Don't make him fucking say dumb shit at karate. He's supposed to be serious.
What's the kind of kick that he got to the
An
head? Axe kick. You know what that is?
Yeah, you come up and...
How the fuck do you know that?
I knew that.
Because somebody took karate when they were 8.
Really? No
like
shit.
8-year-olds do.
How many?
They teach 8-year-olds axe kicks.
What belt are you? They do.
I was for like an orange belt.
Oh, well, Everett can kick your ass then.
Well, when y'all want to set it up, let's set it up.
Madison Square
I believe,
Garden.
based upon a prior conversation, we need 70 Everetts.
I was gonna say, no, give me a few
the
weeks to
other
quit
ones were
smoking
not
and
green belts.
flush this shit out. But yeah,
I need to
I'll
go on a
take him on.
detox.
Yeah.
Take a yoga class.
Are you behaving in there? I'm not afraid of the mega beast.
I'm not either. When she comes in here, we'll make her eat up all this mud.
Yeah, and then we'll cut her head off.
With scissors.
Yeah, and then we'll make her eat it.
Make her eat her own head.
Yeah.
With what?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll eat her head then.
And I'll eat the rest of her.
Yeah, and then we'll get up and we'll poo her all over the table because we're not afraid of anything. Yeah! Yeah! Elizabeth! Quick, hide! Quick! Oh, hurry up, Elizabeth, hurry up, hurry up! Okay?
What is wrong with you? You've been playing with him, haven't you? Where is he?
Don't take him away from me!
Oh, so that must make you cry, huh? Well, now I know what to do.
Give me him! Don't take him away from me!
Okay,
That was
that's
some
fucking
really good
sad.
acting.
That really was. That was
For a
great.
child that little.
Yeah. I love when she says, "We'll have her eat up all this mud." I love that line so much.
I just think it's funny to watch like how different he is when she's a little girl as whenever he's adult. Like the mega bitch and the mega beast and the things and the cobwebs jokes and the let's eat her head joke. Like it's so different. Like he really does acknowledge that she's a grown up and a little kid. Like I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. And so to you guys' point, if we get in this from a psychological level, he is terrified of her. And he says, like, we're not scared of her. And then he's, oh my God, she's coming, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
and just
he always almost stands up to her because, like, even like during the burglary, like, I'm gonna just admit him. I'll tell her that I do it. Then he's in a tree, and it's like we're not afraid of anything. Okay, hide. Like, kind of like that, maybe that little kid feeling of like I'm doing it this time, and going, never mind him. That's my mom.
Now, so Eric, do you think that Drop Dead Fred is in her imagination?
Yes.
Oh.
For real?
Oh, I was like, I swear to God, I'm not talking about it anymore if you don't get it by now. I'm not doing that. But now I get it. You're doing bits.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
Now you're just doing some fucking bits.
I'm used to reversing the bit. I'm used to trying to derail you on the show, and now you're trying to derail me.
Well, you know what?
And I just got back, and I'm tired.
Hey, we're glad you're back.
Your shit. Yeah, I'm glad to be back.
All right,
in
so
some ways.
They're going to go to the Charlie party, right? Mm-hmm. By the way, this is sad. I fucking hate this "don't take him away from me" thing, and also
that used to make me cry when I was a little kid. Remember, she taped him up and took him away. Like it used
That's
to.
the first time I've seen that in a long time. It bummed me out.
Seems really young here to me. Like that. Like this is where Drop Dead Fred went away. Like that's. I mean.
You'd think she would have had him till she was 11.
I was going to say 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. It is now 10:05.
We're getting there, yeah. Turning into pumpkins pretty soon.
Oh my God. No, we're good. Yeah. So we're going to go to the Charlie party, gladiolas. The subtleties of when they're being robbers and he breaks the window. And he's like, I love the sound of glass breaking. And then when they're escaping to go to the Charlie party, and she's like, I love that sound, like it does make you almost think that maybe, he is
a figment of
her imagination or whatever. And they're thinking and doing the same thing.
But then again, how would they go to the party together if that was true?
I would love for you to explore more of this. If you are willing to talk about it.
Right. Now, so Mickey just happens to be climbing up a fucking tree outside of her house with her dress. That's not weird at all.
Well, it wasn't weird in Back to the Future when the guy was up there with binoculars bird watching and then fell out and got hit by a car and then falls in love with Maureen or whatever her fucking name is.
Yeah, Leah Thompson.
Yeah, I know that's her name.
Yeah, Howard the Duck. You go like 53 minutes in. She's in her panties. Masturbated to it a bunch. I was 11.
Is that your most masturbated to non-pornographic movie?
Oh, let me consider this for a second. I will say, like, that's the start of the whole thing, and like I was on fire for a while. That's when I started to.
When you first figure it out.
Well, this is when I started to see results. So, like, before that, I would like go and I would think, okay, well, I guess I've got to keep going, but it burns, nothing's happening, and then nothing would come out, you know. And then there is about that age where like there was production.
The proof was in the pudding.
Yes, well, literally, yeah, literally,
yeah.
So most masturbated non-pornographic movie. Man, it's got to be up there. Let me think if there's even another.
Howard the Duck.
Now there is one. I will say this: there's one with Helen Hunt and Eric Stoltz, and Eric Stoltz is he's quadriplegic.
He's pretty hot. And quadriplegic.
She has him. Helen Hunt.
The water dance.
No, it's not that. Helen Hunt the other shows. All the stuff, and like it was at that time where like she was kind of already.
That is the one, the water dance.
Oh,
he wakes up in a hospital having lost use of his legs.
Oh yeah.
No, the other one where Eric Stoltz is a paraplegic, not quadriplegic.
Do you want the answer to the question or not?
I feel like we already got there.
Yeah, water dance.
Howard the Duck.
Yeah, I think it was
one of those two.
I hope it's Howard the Duck.
It's Howard the Duck. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, non-pornographic. Yeah, that's got to be it.
Yeah, mine's Frozen.
Oh no! Nope.
Mine's Top Gun.
No.
Top Gun?
No.
The
volleyball scene.
Guys, this is easy. Adventures of Babysitting. It's easy. The first one where she's wearing the pantyhose and jumping around in a room and shit.
Oh, because your weird pantyhose thing, because your mom.
I was all over myself on that shit. I used to slam it in the door, like just close it in the window. Test out the alarm. It was fucking. I was nuts back then.
Cool.
Now,
Jesus Christ.
So then now he decides that he's gonna go find Charlie, right? And I had forgotten about this, and he lays on his back and just starts going around the room, or whatever. And then but she's right. Like all of a sudden he's an adult and he cares about. He's just no panties,
instead of cobwebs.
Instead of cobwebs, right? Now that
makes him not a creep because he wouldn't have said that to her if she was a little kid.
100%. Yeah. Now that's Bridget Fonda. I started thinking about this. You asked me if it's Jane Fonda's daughter. I think it's her niece. I think it's Henry Fonda. No, Henry Fonda's daughter. Is that right? Yeah.
She's Jane Fonda's niece. Yes.
Yeah. So
daughter of Peter Fonda.
Peter. No, Henry's the dad.
Granddaughter of Henry Fonda.
That makes sense. Now another lesson in life.
Their family all turns out super ugly. It's weird.
Yeah, they're not attractive at all. Now, we learn a very valuable lesson, guys. You never leave a party until the very, very end.
That's right. Be the first one to arrive.
And you just
the last one to leave.
I was like, we are so good at that. Like we followed that rule forever. We always leave at the very, very end.
You don't miss out on anything that way.
Do you guys feel like
we say at trivia like 3 hours later than you do?
Oh yeah.
You guys feel like everything this fucking Charlie says, you just want to punch him square in the fucking face?
Yes.
When he goes, I need you to protect me from. I need to protect you from men like me.
And she took it as like some like charming,
this romantic thing, right? But she found a salad romantic, to be fair. So
I remember thinking the salad thing was so weird as a kid.
It was very, very
I'll make
weird.
A very romantic salad.
Yeah.
Is the I'm your fella Annabella in here? Like we're going to talk about that?
Yeah, it's next scene.
Okay, just making sure.
It's fair for her to ask because sometimes you just steamroll into the next scene without us watching the scene.
Burn!
Maybe next time you fucking be in charge, you motherfucking ass fuck.
Well, why don't we listen back to
What do we do? Runaways.
Why don't we not?
Runaways.
Why don't we not listen back to the one you can't even fucking remember?
Runaways and that one
that
with
forgettable.
the one with Andy Samberg.
The jumping motorcycles moving. Yeah, Hot Rod. Yeah. Those were classics.
Yeah. So
for all the wrong reasons.
So when they're laying in bed, right, and he goes, yeah. So, oh man, so somebody's trying to break in. Oh, it's probably Fred. Oh my God, is he the violent type? Only with me. And he just goes, Jesus. It's so funny because it's like, okay, she's been shacking up with this guy. Yeah, fucking Charles sucks. Can anybody in here honestly say that you have done or have done to you the whole saying somebody else's name during passionate shit?
I say my own name.
Yeah, because you're following Destiny's Child's fucking directions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Passionate shit or just in general? Because you've definitely called me the wrong name in like life situations.
Yeah. I think that just happens. I do that with...
Okay.
Hold on. No. I do that with my children. I call Jack Everett and Emma Jack.
Well, Zoe's mom is Casey, and obviously my partner now is Kelsey. And so very early on, it would just come out. I'd be talking to Kelsey and say, "Hey, Casey, would you grab?" Ooh, right. That's not the right thing to say.
But not during when you're have a finger
in
inside.
fact, when I was
he called
watching
me
this,
Gary for like the first year, and it was really fucked up.
Yeah, in bed.
Yeah, all the time, all the time.
Well, we're roommates on the road.
No, yeah, no one's judging you. I was thinking about this because I've never had that happen. The closest thing was meeting a girl and starting to hook up, and then her push away and go, "Tell me what my name is."
Oh,
what is my name? Tell it right now.
And I'm going to be honest.
Did you know it?
Yep.
Nice. I knew you did.
I know, but it was
good for you.
There was a split second where I just went, "Oh."
So one of my favorite. Here's one of my.
Come back. You got it.
One of my favorite.
His name was Jeff.
Fucking stories of all time. One of my favorite fucking stories of all time ever. We did the whole thing for many, many years where we would, drive around and play shows and in a van. And so when we were leaving from here, we would always try to take somebody with us. And so we took Beef Jerky, which was a band that gave us so many opportunities here in Dallas back in the day. But we took them to Abilene, and we took them a few times and we'd do a few shows, wherever. But Bubba, his name was B Love. He was the singer of the band. And one fucking favorite story ever. We were at this after party, and the thing was rules are rules. You got to go to the after party because you want 20 people to make 40 people come see you next time, right? So you always have to go, whether you feel good or not. And so we're in the kitchen of this after party, and there's this girl. She's just sitting on his lap, and she's just making out with him, and blah blah blah. That's just all this stuff's coming, and she's just like, "I'll be right back." And he's like, "Okay, you come right back." And she's like, "Okay, well, I am. You just wait here, and I will, whatever." And she comes back, and she's all up in his face again, whatever. Make out, whatever. And she gets up, she starts to leave, and then she walks out, and he just goes, "I don't even know her name." And it was the fucking coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. That's the end of the story.
Man, what a cliffhanger. The ups and the downs.
Did you feel like that was exactly where it was?
No, I felt like I was there in that kitchen in Abilene.
Was it you, actually? Were you the girl?
Was his real name Jeff?
with Bubba B Love Beef Jerky?
No, what's funnier is we had a fucking meeting before this like new private daycare opened with like the directors of this new daycare, and we had to go meet them and get accepted and do all the stuff. And we get up there. This girl's like, "Jarrett?" And we leave. He's like, "Oh, that girl used to do it to my friend Bubba," like the head director.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "So are we getting into the daycare or like what?" We did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
we were doing that. We went to tour a daycare, and we were both really nervous because it's one of those hard to get into things. And
they all suck in the long run, is what's ridiculous.
Yeah, and you shouldn't stress out about that stuff. But you go in there and you're nervous. And then I was kind of looking around. I had to go to the bathroom. And so I just opened the door, and the director was sitting there on the toilet. And so then it made the whole rest of the interview process really super awkward. Yeah. So anyway.
Was it like the big toilet or like the little kid toilet?
No, little kid toilet.
Actually, the funniest thing about that whole thing, and we're out of that school now for a few years, so I feel like we can be comfortable talking about it. But we really, all of that really did happen. And so then we would get these emails and it'd be like, okay, guys, we're still designing the uniform. We're thinking about these shoes. And we would literally just go, yeah, we don't really like these shoes. How about these shoes? And they'd just be like, okay, guys, we've changed it to these shoes. It's like the fucking whole school, I swear to God.
To Vans.
Yeah, it was crazy. And it was like, now you have to have the school's name embroidered or whatever. And Casey goes, I don't want to do that. I go, just tell him you don't want to do that. Okay, we don't want to have the school's name. Okay, fine. You just have to have this color of shirt. And that's fine. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's nice to be the king.
Thank you, Bubba.
That's power.
Thank you, B-Love.
Well, what does that taste like?
Charles, I have to talk to you about something. It's kind of important.
Of course it is. You're not going to get that out, are you?
Not now.
Not now?
I mean, now. Now.
Hang on. No, hang on. This isn't how the pigeons do it. You're supposed to stamp on her head and peck her.
Charles.
Annabella. What?
What?
What happened?
You just said Annabella.
No, I didn't. Yes, you did. You said, oh, Annabella.
You said, oh, Annabella.
That's impossible. It's you.
Charles, I heard you. You said Annabella.
Well, if I said, oh, Annabella, isn't it better that I said, oh, Annabella, and I was here with you, than to say, oh, Lizzie, and be somewhere else with Annabella?
I hate it. I fucking hate it. God damn it. That fucking, I wanted to punch that guy in the face.
Oh, what's that taste like?
As hard as I know. Yeah.
I do not remember the zipper as a child either. I watched this movie 9,000 times. That never would have processed.
Right. Sure. I don't even remember him going, are you going to get that thing out or whatever?
Kids nowadays might actually process more of this because we didn't have the unlimited fucking YouTube information going into our brains. It was like this and I don't know.
I agree with you.
Rugrats, Angry Beavers. Not the kind that you guys watch, like the kind that we watched.
Well, I watch Beavers, but they're not angry.
Angry Beavers.
Real monsters.
Yeah.
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
I'm too old for that.
Rocco's Modern Life. That one was kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, Rocco Siffredi.
Ren and Stimpy.
Rocco's Modern Life, created by Swampy Marsh.
Yeah.
Also co-creator of Phineas and Ferb.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Full circle.
So you're only 2 degrees of separation from the guy.
What?
He tapped out.
I wish
he just pulled the chute on that so fast.
We need a meme of that face he does when he's defeated or whatever, and he just does the frown and just, okay, I'm fucking out. I'm out. All right, now, by the way, you didn't do trivia this week.
Oh, was it bad?
No, we had Trevor. He was fucking great.
Oh, good. Well, he can keep doing it then. And that's one less thing I got to worry about.
He does a different tiebreaker than you, though.
No, what do you do?
He actually does.
Good.
He actually does trivia instead of rock, paper, scissors.
I just feel like that could go on forever. You get people
that
up
is
there
exactly what I thought about when I woke up today. Not joking. I was thinking, the rock, paper, scissors, you just get it over with. Plus, you got to get them out of their seats and shit. They can take their prize. It's fucking brilliant. You goddamn did it.
Well, I'm just keep hoping to buy Hungry Hippos and set it up there. And so when there's a tie, and that way, when there's 4 people, you just get 4 people around a Hungry Hippos we'll get
Perry Grip to come in for Christmas and he'll sing the theme song live because he does that commercial.
How does that go? Hungry Hippos.
Well, back in the 80s, it was Hungry Hippos, Hungry Hippos, but he does like a now, like it's the whole thing.
Oh, they're hungry, and they're hippos, eating
marbles. Eating marbles the size of your ball sack, and you will.
They're
Is that the Coca Cabana? Is that where you're about to go for that?
Are you doing?
These are the hippos.
Okay, let's switch it. Well, they're hippos.
They're hungry.
They like marbles, and you make
he's going Bobby Darin now.
Hungry. Yeah, they're hippos. They like marbles.
When those hippos
get the most marbles, and you win. Well, the shot. Okay, no, sorry.
Well, those hippos.
They're so
get
hungry.
And they show them pearly whites.
Marbles.
All right. Anyway.
I quit the podcast.
So your buddy does the hungry hippo. Anyway, we trivia. I'm trying to back it up.
No.
Hungry,
so they were
hippos.
in the kitchen. The girl was sitting on his lap, and then he was just
and Bubba said,
I don't even know her name. And that's the end of the story.
All right, next clip.
No, you can't go to the next clip. No, we can't go to the next clip.
We still have stuff to talk
There's
about.
2 reasons why. We have to talk about this, and then we must break because we've got to do take 1. And we have to figure out how we're going to do it. So,
boy, we do have a lot to figure out.
I'll tell the story about that before we do it. Let's get through this clip first. So, again, what? Who's doing the thing where you like fucking scoffing me with your goddamn nose?
I just texted Sean at what time was this?
What? You gotta pee?
No, 4 minutes ago, and I said, hopefully he'll just forget to do take 1. And then he said, yeah, let's continue, and hopefully it's just forgotten.
Oh, do you want to just not do it?
Well, we can't now because we mentioned it.
There's
hoping there would
just there's no song in this movie anyway.
Forget.
That's not actually in the movie.
I mean, we just do whatever song we want.
Someone said you should take 1, the Hungry Hippos theme.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I feel like we just did that.
Well, here's what we'll do.
And it was pretty good.
Here's what we'll do. We'll just add libs and shit. It'll be great.
You're really not going to do it?
What?
You learned the song. You learned the chords.
Oh, if he learned them. Yes. If he learned them.
Dum-dum.
No,
I
not
watched you do
dum-dum.
it. I watched you do it.
Those
All
are
right, so
hurtful words.
She takes the pill. That made me hurt. Like when his stomach, I mean, it's just sad, you know? And especially that that she can see it, you know? Like, don't you wish you could like take a pill and like watch your depression just like fucking wither away? Like the
do I ever.
Like the Mucinex guy, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, depression is fucking going down. It's
like the Raid commercials?
Yeah, he's just jumped out the window and fucking committed suicide.
Raid!
Now the dog's gonna eat him.
Yeah, but this was her friend. That's different. It's like
I totally agree. Totally agree. Carrie Fisher walking with the cigarette, like, and wait, I gotta get my runner, I gotta get my pace or whatever, and then she finally gets it or whatever, and then explains to her the boat was worth way more money than she could ever imagine.
Well, those vintage river boats are worth a lot, apparently.
Right. Well, you know what they did? They fucking brought it up, made it into a casino, and put it in Shreveport.
But that's not the way this works, right? Because if you have insurance, you have insurance for an amount, not for just, I'll pay you some amount of money every month, and if this thing happens to be worth $10 million, you'll give me that money. Like, we all have houses, and so we pay money for that amount of money. So that's bullshit.
I'm not
that's
sure
not how that works.
I'm not sure if you've been paying attention. This movie
is a comedy horror fantasy.
Right. Yeah.
No, I know. I'm allowed to look at a thing that you said and say, I don't think that makes sense.
Her insurance agent was her imaginary friend.
Hey.
What the fuck?
What if she was?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be fucking funny. Huh? What? I got to burp, and I'm not going to do it because everybody's quiet.
And those
good. And then you'll go.
That was you. All right. So she makes his favorite, beef Wellington, and it's a mud pie. Now, this is where...
That makes sense because beef Wellington's fucking hard to like really nail.
Yeah.
I was like, that's impressive.
She makes
for a lady of this fucking low caliber brain.
Let's be honest about something. Tiffany, what's the most romantic salad you've ever seen? Is it from Panera? She says nay. No, it is not.
I think it's like those warm bacon vinaigrette spinach salads at like a steakhouse.
You guys ever
a wedge?
I bet you.
That's not romantic. It sounds like that's
a wedge, but you get 2 of them.
No, we we split a wedge all the time.
Split a wedge. Yeah. You know,
those are cakes. Those are erotic cakes that we get.
Yeah.
Do you go to a bunch of, because with your job, do you go to a bunch of things where they take place in a hotel, like a conference room or whatever? and it looks like they just got your salad out of the front flower bed. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about, right? And it's already there, and it's got the dressing on it and everything or whatever. And you're supposed to sit there and go, okay, this is great. I'm gonna really enjoy this, whatever. And then you feel like a dick because it literally tastes like flowers.
Because it's awful.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, thanks, unnamed hotel.
Right.
Gotcha.
Fucking hate it. All right. So here's the other thing. I got to get back to the saying the wrong name thing. I think if they're the same sort of amount of syllables, that's fine. Annabella is a fucking stupid name to say. Okay? I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Is anybody's name Annabella here? Hold on. Let me tell you. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, you can stop yourself at the and I meant to tell you earlier.
Exactly. God damn it. Casey has fucking just won the podcast. She's won you're right. And I
love you. I love you.
I'm so sorry I've been away. You know?
And I've been mentioning to people lately that I think.
And I've been banging this other chick.
Yeah, that's what you should say.
So, how about the wacky pass out sequence?
Was the pill.
It was my favorite part.
All she didn't even eat her salad yet.
She didn't take the pill, though. It's on the ground.
Well, she probably had taken it earlier. She should have taken it with a meal.
Oh, God, I love how just fucking psychologically in touch we are with shit. You know what I mean? Like everybody is so in touch with just like your medication and like fucking imaginary friends and shit.
Yes, all of us are.
We can't watch movies like this anymore.
Well, they didn't tell you her battle with anemia, and dehydration.
Anemia, though, that was her 4th grade friend, and they didn't get along. And they had a fight, right? Is that who you're talking about? What's anemia?
This
low in iron.
Motherfucker.
What?
Like that thing that you can't give blood?
Dude, here's what happened to me the other day. This is a true story. I had something in my teeth.
What if Jared's not real? Wouldn't that be fucked up?
I had something in my teeth, and so I had bought
If all of this is imaginary, which one of us is real?
I had bought these things made by the company Glide, I believe it is, and they're these brushes, and you floss with them, okay? And anyway, I thought these were supposed to be thinner than normal, and I got it like into my back teeth or whatever, but it fucking hurt. It's
that metal thing?
Yeah, it feels like it's just metal or whatever, right? And so I went ahead and I went around to all the teeth or whatever, and then I started thinking to myself, and just like, man, when I swallow, it tastes like iron, right?
I can't with this story.
What do you mean? Why?
Continue. I break up in advance.
I was just, my mouth was just full of fucking blood. Like I just started spitting blood. I looked like Rocky. And then I started spitting it down my chin and pretending I was in Rocky and shit. And I was just like, you Adrian, I did it and stuff. And I was the only one that got to see it. Now I did film it, and I saved it for you guys. I'm kidding. I really didn't.
I was watching the monitor. Ready.
That's the end of that story too. All right, we got to do take one.
What an abrupt ending to that story.
Why? Because you knew the story wasn't going to go anywhere?
I just knew no matter where it went, I wanted to break up.
Maybe you just need some more vitamin D in your life.
They can't all be winners.
Some of them can, though.
Your vitamin D right here.
Yeah. Okay, so are we going to do this thing or no?
Yes. You're going to do it.
Boy, this is...
You can't not do it.
All right, but if we quit halfway through, we just quit.
That's fine.
Why are you quitting?
All right, we'll be right back with take one, the most risky take one in the history of the podcast.
This is risky.
It's not like it could be any worse than that fucking iron in the blood story that I just told.
True. You set it up well, for sure.
Jesus
and anemia
Christ.
was like the...
I still don't even fucking know what that is. I'm having an aneurysm.
You know what that is, but you don't know what anemia is?
No, I don't know what an aneurysm is either. Eric said, hey, I don't think there's any music in this movie. I can't figure it out. So I put it out to my Facebook friends, and they said that this George Harrison song is on. Now, Eric's guitar was at my house, and then he went on his work trip. I did not do quotes. It was an actual work trip.
It was work.
And
A lot of work on my liver.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah.
But it's just the days are long with that stuff.
The days are long.
And
in the night.
And the night is yours alone.
And the night is yours alone.
That's not good.
Let's focus on the one that we're doing. Let's focus on the one. That's another song too.
And the hippos.
Don't let yourself go. The days are long. The nights are spent at the bar.
So we decided that we're going to do this George Harrison song. So here's the thing. So Eric didn't get a chance to learn it.
Nope.
Gabe is here. Gabe thumbed through the chords or whatever. We're literally in a situation where we're going to skip it, apparently, but we're just going to say fuck it and do it.
Yeah, don't skip it.
Yeah. So I feel like you're, by the way, why don't you say gross when he does that?
Because he doesn't do it into the microphone.
Well, I'm a professional.
Into everybody's ears. Nobody likes that.
I'm a fucking professional. That's what I do. I talk into a microphone and burp into it. Now what?
Gross.
Gross.
Just fucking, he just fucking burped into the mic and then just urban cowboyed the shit out of it just with a long neck. Just bam.
Yeah.
Just like,
back in.
Yeah. All right. Okay, let's try this shit. I'm going to do the chorus, the first verse. I'm going to do the second verse, chorus.
Are you explaining this to
Just
him or the audience?
whenever it says, and this time I know it's for real, you want me to sing that.
All right, that's fine. Okay.
Right?
And then let's figure out a place to stop.
Yeah, let's figure it out as we go, huh? When I stop playing guitar, you stop singing.
Cool.
Ready, set.
Oh, wait, I need to know the key.
Oh, does it start with you? You don't want me to just do
I got my mind. Okay, yeah, sure. Do an intro. I'll talk over it like this is us. We're about to do this take one. Jared goes to the movies.
Nope. Let's start over.
Okay.
Hey, so
no, take
anyway,
one.
We
Not
were
take
on.
two.
I was on vacation.
Hippo. Hungry hippos. Got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. It's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right, child. And it's gonna take time, a whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and time to do right, child. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you.
This time I know it's for real. The feelings that I feel, I know if I put my mind to it, I know I can really do it.
I got my mind set on you. Set on you. Got my mind set on you. Set on you. But it's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right, child. And now it's gonna take time, a whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and time to do it, 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 to do it right. Got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. I got
This time I know it's for real. The feelings that I feel, I know if I put my mind to it, I know that I really can do it. But it's gonna take
money, a whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right, child. It's gonna take time, a whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and time, Eric, to do it, 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 to do it right. Set on you, 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 set on you. Eric, knock knock. On you.
Oh, who's there?
Interrupting fart.
No.
Interrupting fart. Who?
I didn't really fart.
Okay.
I would
Small
never
space.
do that.
Small space.
Tiffany is right here.
You have done it with women here for sure.
I know, but this is a comfortable chair.
You know that wasn't even worse than the Tom Jones one that we actually put some time into trying to figure out.
You stop it. You just.
It was really good.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that one was good.
That was really
And the hippos.
Which one?
And the hippo.
And the hippos.
Got such teeth, babe.
Just where do you think you're going?
Just forget her. Just say the magic words.
I'm not afraid of you.
You can't go in there.
I'm not afraid of you!
Finally, the magic words!
You don't have to be afraid anymore.
You have to go now.
Okay. I'm ready. Let's go.
No. You have to go alone.
But I want you to come back with me.
And that's just tough. You have to go alone. I can't get back now. Look, you've got you now. You don't need me. Not anymore. So, goodbye.
She really accepts
Don't
that
cry,
quickly.
don't cry.
Yeah, she really accepts. She just goes, okay, well, you're right.
Well, she was killing him off the pills like a
and
day
then,
ago. So.
And then she's just like, and then he goes, give me a kiss. And like, that kiss was a little wacky.
Metaphorical gun to the mouth.
What? Not enough tongue for you?
No, Sean, we don't have it, right? I mean, they kiss.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, like.
But now she can go off and be with, what's his name?
Mickey.
Yeah. After that.
Mickey was a wild one.
Hey, I meant to ask you, how pumped are you about this Motley Crue Poison
Def Leppard
Def
tour.
Leppard thing?
What's funny is
you put the petition out there, didn't you? You started it.
No. What's funny about the whole thing is that Def Leppard and Poison tour all the time. It's a media thing to make it bigger than it is, and it's going to be great. But
are we going to go?
We can. Yeah.
You think you could get us backstage?
Do you think I can get us backstage?
No.
Okay, then no, you're not going. Yeah, do I think it's great? Yeah, sure, I do. I mean, I think it's funny. It's funny to think about because it's not like Motley Crue, Poison, and Def Leppard were fucking pounding the streets of LA. Like Def Leppard didn't do that whole fucking thing. It's not like it's this. I don't know. I don't know. I'm happy about it. I think it's gonna be great.
I mean, it sounds like hysteria.
You can see Def Leppard anytime you want. Poison, they tour here. They play here every 4th of July.
Yeah.
And then so if you want to go see Terrible Vince Neil, go. I don't know. I mean,
it's done my night.
That's a terrible.
What if he does a really good job?
No, babe, I've been seeing the guy sing for 30 years and he doesn't do a good job.
Well, maybe he got
They're fun
better.
but Poison and Def Leppard are great live.
That girl.
By the way, Motley Crue are fun to see live. You just can't go there thinking he's going to sing the songs. You know who
they should get to do it?
Who? No.
The guy from Infinite Journey.
Right.
The cover band.
That guy's really good.
What did you think I was going to say?
That guy is awesome. Has anybody ever seen them? They're fucking great. Holy shit.
A guy I work with is the guitar player for that band.
Yeah, they're amazing.
So, how about, wait, have we done this clip yet? The Drop Dead Fred thing?
That was the one we just...
And then he goes, to hell with you, Annabella. Oh, no, it's where he, leading into this whole thing, she catches him on the phone, and then she passes out, and apparently he's been on the phone in there the whole time. And
also, whenever I'm secretly on the phone with like my lover, I like to say their first name out loud a lot. Yeah. Right?
Listen, Annabella.
Yeah.
In the other room with like the...
One time I was on a date with a guy and he was getting a bunch of text messages from this like specific, and I was like, that's fucking weird. This person's blowing him up. I was like, everything okay? He's like, oh yeah, it's my fucking roommate. He's just bothering me about something. And he literally goes in the other room and he's on the phone. And he's like, I know. Okay, I love you too. All right, love you too. All right, bye. All right, love you too.
That's a good roommate.
They are married now, him and that girl.
Right.
Because I saw the name and it was like a nickname. It's a shortened version of that girl's name. It was his girlfriend. How fucked up is that?
No way.
I swear. Stack of Bibles.
What, did y'all have a nice night though?
No, I fucking got out of there.
All right. Did you get dinner or anything?
No, that was the Applebee's. You don't want to eat, do you, at 6 p.m.?
You don't want to eat, do you?
Yeah, I met at an Applebee's at 6 p.m. and he's just like, you're not going to want to eat, are you? And just like, we'll just take some beers. And I'm like, oh, so this is a date rape. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Here, drink this.
Yeah,
I swear I didn't do anything to this.
Fucking thing, man. I know. All right,
love you too. It was so bad.
Can we just
By the way, it wasn't me.
Second?
That was not me.
And we're married now, and it's so sweet.
The Applebee's thing wasn't a pretty initial indicator of...
No, because it was supposed to be like, no, you took me to sushi first before we ended up at Applebee's.
Well, the reason we went to Applebee's is because they were
open late.
Open until 2 in Highland Village.
And everywhere closed at midnight.
Also, half-price appetizers, which we didn't discover
and $2
until...
beers.
Hey-o. We didn't discover the half-price appetizers.
We were terrible for each other. We should never have... Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Right.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
I'm glad that guy.
Well, yeah.
He already had a girlfriend.
As she's leaving the room, though, she just like, oh, and I forgot to give you this, and wipes a booger on his face, which I think is fucking fitting.
Oh,
right?
It's like the broken glass. It's like they're the same person.
Man. And again, just the...
What?
Just the fucking... The mom saying things like, I had a child to save a marriage. He left because of you. And she just... What up?
Because he left because of her.
Well, she walks away and she goes, but I'll be lonely. And she goes, then get a friend. Because she was lonely her whole childhood. And so she made up a fucking friend who was real.
I know, but the terrible thing about this, if you guys are going to analyze this from a psychological standpoint, I have to analyze this from a dad standpoint. So that guy,
Batman voice.
that
coming in
guy
hot.
fucking hates the mom or whatever, and just isn't in this kid's life. You know, you got to think. You got a responsibility. You got to get out there and find
You don't just
that
look for an hour.
You got to get out there and find that fucking dog.
I think it's time to play dodgeball.
Thank you, Billy.
It's time to play dodgeball.
You have a lot of options open to you right now. I just think maybe I'd like to be one of them. Okay?
Okay. Daddy, Dad, it was his idea. I wanted to play dolls, but he bumped me on the head and said, piss off.
Natalie, what did you do?
Natalie Bunce, where are you? Come back in here this minute and get cleaned up.
Natalie, what happened here?
It's chocolate. And it's yummy. Want some?
No, I don't want any.
She's made a terrible mess in the kitchen, and she expects me to believe that some pretend friend did it.
He's not pretend. He's drop-dead Fred.
What did you say?
She said I'm not pretend. What are you, deaf?
Natalie, now come on. Now listen, what really happened?
I told you. Don't you believe me?
I believe you. Next time you see that drop-dead Fred, you send him my love. Mr. Bunce!
Look out. It's the witch. Come on, quick.
This is it, Mr. Bunce. I'm afraid you're going to have to find yourself a new babysitter. She's just too much.
Okay. Now. I told you to work. Look, it's brilliant. Well done.
I think that we can come to one conclusion.
She definitely wants to be that kid's stepmom.
The conclusion that we can come to is this, and it's twofold. Number one, apparently all of the other good child actors were booked.
Was trying to figure out why I had nightmares last night, and this scene reminded me it was that kid's laughing
that
caused
kid is the worst.
That.
Don't you believe me? Blah blah blah. You gotta be able to do better than that. Like, couldn't you give her another try at this? Also, the nanny is fucking worse. Help!
At this point, the budget was getting a little slim, you know?
Maybe, I guess.
They're over time. They're trying to wrap this up.
There was all those special effects in that yelling at her mom scene.
Just like we've got,
that weird Wile E. Coyote Acme.
Yeah.
Kevin Kline showed up and he was just like, "You've got Phoebe for 10 minutes."
Because I got to get to the set of Wild Wild West.
Is he in that?
Yeah.
Is he
you know
ever?
what? I actually feel like this movie held up great. I really enjoyed watching it. Super funny. Love Rick Mayall. Love Phoebe Cates. Anybody else?
No, I didn't mind this movie at all. And just because we have different opinions on
psychology,
what it was all about, it's a frame of reference issue. If you look at it from a kid's standpoint, like you're doing, then
right. Yeah.
Sorry, that sax got to me.
It will.
Then you're gonna look at it one way, and if you look at it like a grown ass adult who knows shit about shit, then you'll look at it my way, and that doesn't make either one of them right or wrong. It's just a different thing.
Okay.
And you had the benefit of having seen this before, and I had never seen it before. So
because they aren't vegetables.
Different stroke. Yeah, I saw the VeggieTales version of this, but in the end, all of the animals got on the ark with Noah, and after 40 days and 40 nights,
They found their hairbrush.
and they all got off the boat, and then all the penguins swam back to Antarctica, and all the kangaroos jumped back to Australia.
Because, Casey,
and,
everything in the Bible is true.
Yep, that was so. Yeah, I was a little different than that, but it was still okay.
Casey, we had fun watching this, right? We laughed
I love this movie. Love it.
Yep, it was great. Sean, would you just nod? Is your mic just fucked or whatever? Look at it. All right. Gabe, now, first of all, we're glad you're here. Chimed in.
Thank you.
Like, you brought
He's usually the superhero guy.
You
so.
brought the fucking Fight Club thing. And well, speaking of super, did you get Disney Plus?
Of course.
Now, did you watch the Boba Fett thing?
I did.
Mandalorian.
And how was that?
Good. Baby Yoda.
I heard about this Baby Yoda.
But it's not really Baby Yoda.
Spoiler alert.
But there's 3 episodes now, right?
I was going to watch 1 episode before I came here, but I had to wait for somebody else to watch it with me, otherwise I get in trouble. So.
I watched 2 before I left, and then I think there's 1 more that happened while I was
Are you guys fucking stoked, though, about... Now, this just in. They have a Baby Yoda, Baby Groot thing that's coming out. And I wondered what you guys thought about that. I just made it up.
Is it like Muppet Babies? But it's like
Yes.
It's like, and a baby Chewbacca.
That could be cute. That is the first thing I think of though when I see the Baby Yoda. I'm just like this, because that on the second.
It's not Yoda.
It's not Yoda.
It's not Yoda.
No,
they're just another.
Same whatever species that he is, but it's not Yoda.
Not all Wookiees are Chewbacca, although they all are from Kashyyyk, but no, they're not all Chewbacca.
I like this guy.
Chewbacca.
Now, you know that none of that is real, right?
Not in this galaxy.
Did we?
Right, but a long
really
time ago?
Far, far away.
Far, far away from here?
Yeah. You don't know what's out
Boy,
there.
we really fucking went backwards.
And the more that I watch the whole series...
we can't get a fucking plane from Australia to Dallas, and they're fucking flying.
And this guy will back me up. Sometimes when I watch it, I just feel like Darth Vader destroyed Alderaan for Alderaan reasons. You ever feel that way when you're watching
I'm
it?
backing you 1,000% on that one.
Is that right?
Now, but back to okay. So, Drop Dead Fred, what'd you think watching the clips? Do you want to see that with Scarlett?
Probably not.
Yeah, mega bitch. It's a new world.
You just go no.
Yeah.
He saw it as a kid.
I saw it as a kid.
Right.
I was bored as a kid. I know, would be bored.
You were born as a kid?
Bored?
Oh, okay, bored.
Yeah.
He was born at fucking 4 years old.
I got it. All right, we got to get the fuck out of this. All right, let's do this. Here we go.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaredgoestothemovies@gmail.com.
John Gickler writes, things I am very thankful for. 1, Casey, Amy, and Amanda for preventing the episodes without Jarrett from turning into total shit shows. I agree. Thank you. Number 2, no more talk about Lost or Joe Rogan.
Oh my God.
But
thank God.
The office talk is starting to get a little annoying. Number 3, Eric. He's not rich. Okay. Number 4.
No, he's thankful for that. No, he said he's thankful for that.
Oh.
Yeah, he's thankful for Eric.
Okay, these are thankful.
Because he's not rich.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right, because that fucking caught me off guard.
John Gickler is thankful for Sean for everything he does for the show and for the supporters. You really are the best, and I agree. Criminally underpaid. Number 5, I'm thankful for the real-life heroes like Woody Chambers who protect this great country.
Jesus Christ, this is the best email of all time.
And number 6, last but not least, I'm thankful that Jarrett shares his insight and hilarity with us each week.
Oh.
It would be easy for him to sit in his mansion counting his money, safe behind his moats. But instead, he and the whole crew make all of us listeners' lives a little happier each week. So thank you to Jarrett, Eric, Casey, Sean, my fellow Patreon supporters, Rich, Will, and everyone else who has made the show as great as it is today. Happy Thanksgiving, John.
And that is
John.
a good one. All right, let's take it item by item. Number 1.
Yeah, they were the only reason that those didn't turn into a shit show. Casey, Amy, and Amanda.
Okay, now I haven't listened to those. Okay,
I didn't expect that you would. No more talk about Lost or Joe Rogan, but the office talk is starting to get a little annoying.
But the office thing is a bit, and it's fucking hilarious. But go ahead.
And we slipped 2 of those in there tonight that you didn't even notice.
And I didn't notice one. That's fucking hilarious.
3, Eric, he's not rich. Number 4,
agreed.
Sean for everything he does for the show.
God damn it, Sean.
Yeah.
Boo! Boo!
She's been drinking.
Can't even keep his microphone up.
Heroes like Woody Chambers, real life heroes. Real
This
American
Woody-
heroes.
So, G.I. Joe was there. So Woody sent me a video, and he has his Christmas lights synced to Frosty the Snowman by Bowling for Soup. And it is so fucking badass. So I'm going to put that out on
Wait,
all
we
my
just learned what GI stood for at trivia. Gastroenterologist. Is that it?
Government issue.
Number 5?
That was number 5.
Okay.
Number 6 is
Thanks
that
to everybody.
No, it was mostly you. That you, despite your
Stance
lifestyle
on-
despite your lifestyle and moats
Christ.
and
All right.
multiple
Jesus
moats.
All right, go to the next one.
Lamborghinis.
I don't.
There's a nice. No, hold on. There's a
I
nice.
don't own a goddamn Lamborghini.
There's a nice way to
a-
say that.
If I had it, please.
Would you go to the next email, please?
Okay, let's just fucking.
A bunch of cocks slapped in my face. Joey Bishop writes, "Hello all. I was listening to the Lady Bird episode at work today. The only thing I have to say is, can every take one have a kazoo solo? I've been having a really shitty past couple of months, and that really made my day. I wish I could watch the live stream, but unfortunately, I had to pick up a second job, and they schedule me extremely shitty hours. Thankfully, I can still listen to the podcast. Keep bringing the laughs. Love you all, Joey Bishop."
Joey, man, we do have a lot of fun on the live stream, but you know what? We're an audio podcast. That's what we're here for. Sean works really hard to make sure that it's a great show every single week. And thank you guys, everybody, for listening. Thank you for sharing. If you just share our post when Sean puts it out, we'll say your name.
Share our shit. All the girls that have been like this. Boy, that was right off the top of your head, too. Not bad.
Here we go. Grab the guitar. Let's make up a song about everybody that shared this week. Here we go. All right.
Boy, this really is.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
You asked for this.
No, I unplugged it already.
It doesn't matter. Just put the mic down there.
Hold it up here.
Nope. Hold it like a regular person and put the microphone down there. That's fine. All right.
You don't have to put anything down there that you don't want to.
All right, guys. Thank you for sharing, everybody. We really appreciate you. You guys are all really great. We appreciate you more than you'll ever know. And also, I'd like to thank you individually. Joey Bishop, Simon Rogers, Fiona Freeman, Deidre Grimminger. Is that a funny one? Hold on. Deidre Grimminger? Is that a real person? She's a real person. Adria Bowman. Wendy Groff. Matthew Burham. Chris Pulse. Wild. Barry. Harry Cunt. Ferguson and Adam Craner. Les Zaldor. The Whiskey. Thank you for sharing our post. We love you. And we'll see you down the road.